So a couple of videos ago, I mentioned that I am a sucker for cheesy 80s films. Well, I thought today I'd give you my 5 things in 2 minutes, which is 80s movies. So the first one is Heart and Soul, which stars a very, very young Robert Downey Jr., and overall, it's a great film. It's a hidden gem. I know a lot of people my age don't know about it, but it's amazing. Second one I mentioned before is License to Drive with Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. It's basically them being teenagers and learning how to drive and getting into trouble and that sort of thing. Third movie is a Tom Hanks film called Big, where he's a teenager that wishes to grow up, and he makes this wish on a Zoltar sort of fortune teller machine, and he automatically becomes an adult, and it's Tom Hanks being really, really scared as like a kid trapped in an adult's body, so hilarity ensues. Fourth one is another Robert Downey Jr. film called The Pickup Artist. This is another one of my really cheesy films, but again, it stars young Robert Downey Jr., who's just a hunk of meat. Oh, I love him so much. But he falls in love with this girl. Most of the time he's just picking up girls, picking up wherever he can and hitting on chicks left and right, but he falls in love with this girl who's in trouble with sort of like mobsters and helps her get out of that, but it's really, really cheesy. Then my last one is Coming to America, which is an Eddie Murphy film, which my mom and dad and I used to love watching, but it's a prince from Africa comes to New York and he's trying to live an American life, but he's so used to royalties from back home. So those are my 5 things in 2 minutes.